All right, Callista, we're getting close. Hey, how you feeling about that?
A little nervous.
Yeah?
Don't know what to expect.
While we were getting our ducks in a row for how to get inside the Mesa, the next day, we were ready to continue drilling near the triangle to find out if there really is a metallic tunnel beneath Skinwalker Ranch.
Well, here you are at the command center. Here are the guys waiting to meet you. Look at that.
And to help us collect more scientific data as we continue our drilling exercise, I brought my favorite future scientist out to work with the team, my daughter, Callista Taylor.
Got somebody I want y'all to meet.
Nice to meet
Callista. This is my daughter, Callista.
Good to meet you finally.
You too. Gosh.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
The new and improved Travis 2.0.
Yeah, Travis 2.0. Yeah, that makes sense.
Heard so much about you. So I see you're carrying something.
Yes.
She's been wanting to build a sensor that would help us. She put it together, tested it, got it working, wrote the code.
Yeah, it's multiple sensors on 2 different microcomputers. So yeah, it's got the GPS altitude, the pressure altitude, and then you can map the trajectory by the accelerometer data. So many different mapping possibilities.
That's perfect.
I'm a sophomore electrical engineering student. My dad asked me to build a multiple sensor package that could detect GPS, pressure, temperature, and humidity data to help decipher what's going on here.
And let's go test it out.
Yeah,
Caleb and I will meet you out there.
All right, sounds good.
let's get
No
out
time
there.
like the present.
I wanted to be able to contribute something to help read and decipher through some of those things by collecting data through different types of sensors.
I think that's good. All right, let's load it.
We wanted to run an additional experiment to collect more data in the air, where we've recently seen several UAPs and experienced a bunch of odd GPS errors with our instrumented drones between the triangle and the east field.
Oh, it's gonna work great.
Perfect.
Nice.
So, just a few feet away from the drill site, we attached Callista's multi-sensor device to Jim Royston's LiDAR drone so he could fly it toward the east field and scan for anything strange between these 2 locations. Who knows if there could be a connection between the anomalies that we've detected in the air as well as underground. We hoped this experiment would help us find out.
Okay, here we go.
There it goes, look at that.
How cool.
You built that.
Yep.
So we can see it's on its way. We're gonna look for that typical error. Once it gets to the East Canyon.
Right. It'll be really good to see what your sensor says compared to the accelerometers and all the other sensors.
So whenever we have good GPS, this is green. See right here. It went red.
So we just got it, right where we expected. So
Okay.
you guys are seeing it on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We've lost the connection to the controller.
So it happens every time?
It's in that same spot every time.
That's so weird.
It makes no sense, man.
Yep.
It was crazy that Jim's LiDAR drone lost its GPS signal right as he flew over the east field, because during other recent experiments between that area and the triangle, the exact same thing happened. It's like there's just this void in the sky where we can't collect data. So what could that be? And how might it be related to those UAPs we saw a few days ago?
Here we go. We're back. We're right in that area, and we're green again. Yep. And there we go again.
Well, hopefully your sensor will give us some more information about what's happening there.
Yes.
right?
Yes. Perfect.
That would be awesome.
Let's launch this thing.
We decided to launch some rockets to see if we could stimulate anything strange to happen. At the same time, Eric got set up in the command center to keep a watch on the spectrum analyzer, signal detectors, and the surveillance cameras.
Go ahead and go hot with that thing, Caleb.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Holy crap, look at that thing go.
Yep. Going north.
Hold on, wait. What is that? Straight up, right there.
Right here, right above our head.
Right there.
Right there, right there, right there, right there.
That is flashing, whatever that is.
Oh, right over there.
I see it, I see it.
Is it an airplane? That's not a plane.
I don't know what that flash up in the sky was, but it definitely was nothing like an aircraft or satellite or anything that made any sense. It was pulsing bright and then fading out over and over, disappearing and reappearing in the same spot in the southwestern sky.
Give me a walkie, give me a walkie. Somebody, walkie. Hey, Eric, are you anywhere to hear a walkie?
It's not flashing anymore.
No, I still see it. It's real faint.
Yeah, Travis, go ahead.
We have a flash in the sky. It's straight up from the drill site, a little bit south, a little bit west.
I'll see if I can get eyes on it from here. Do you still have eyes on that target?
It got real faint. I think there's a little bit of cloud between us and it now.
Copy that, Travis.
I'm watching.
Yeah, that was a definite flash.
And it was right there, and it's flashing bright at us.
Yep.
That wasn't something, it was just a flare.
No.
Well, should we launch another rocket and see if it comes back?
Damn right we should.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, did you see that?
Yeah.
You see the UFO? Holy crap. Look at that thing.
It looked just like a large circular object.
What is going on?
Yeah, I do not have any aircraft in the airspace to the north of Mesa moving west to east.
Hey, fellas, you flew all the way to the east field and back with the drone.
Multiple times.
Multiple times
Yep.
with the Callista's sensor.
I actually have imported that into the three-dimensional framework, and we can look at that. If you guys are ready to look at some data, I'd love to get it on the screen.
Sure, let's get going.
So what you're seeing is the GPS position as data logged by Callista's instrument. And I'd like to know whether anything that you see here jumps out right away.
Boy, it jumps out at me.
away.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you flew the drone, you say it.
The start point, which is at the triangle.
Let's zoom in on that.
Yeah. That's off.
That's
Sure.
exactly what jumped out at me. You know, Jim, I know you did not fly it this way.
No.
That
no.
looks like it's, you know, half the height or even less.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's interesting to me, if you look right here, the data appears to jump down. Now, where is that? Is that over the East Canyon?
It's where we've been seeing time and time again those anomalies.
Just like the other recent drone experiments, the GPS data on Jim's LiDAR drone did not match the actual flight path we all saw it make. And then, Callista's sensor data showed some kind of interference near the east field where we've seen UAPs fly through the mesa and then head towards the triangle.
This is exactly where we've seen dropouts in the data before. Now, following on the timeline, the collection of this data, we also have a video record that I want to share with you guys, taken in the night.
So that's after we moved from this hole
Yes.
to the one that was closer to the triangle.
Right, still in the same general vicinity, but yeah, they're at the triangle. And I think you're gonna find these clips interesting. Okay, this is a flash that occurs in the sky.
Yeah.
You'll remember this. We have the actual video record of it here.
Wow, look at that.
Oh. And then the next frame.
Oh, there's still, it's there, it's fading. And what's really interesting is that it's still very bright in the middle.
Yes.
Now, I know, Eric, that we saw this for several minutes. The video you've got, is there multiple?
We do have multiple instances of the flash. So
Okay.
here's the next one. And it's instantly on, and then it fades off. So
That one didn't look as bright.
Yeah, it didn't look near as bright that time. And so what in the world is doing that, and to what end? And why are we only seeing it here at the ranch? Not that anything on this ranch makes sense anyway, but why do we keep experiencing stuff like this? We launch rockets above the triangle, and we see GPS data show up underground where a possible tunnel has been detected. It's like the old Masonic adage, as above, so below. There has to be a connection, and we have to find out what it is.
Well, you know, we need to put our heads together on how to follow up on this. Jim, I appreciate the data review. Fascinating material.
Yep.
I'd like you to tell Callista thanks for the data.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, guys.